Kourtney is for sure my favorite sister right now. She is focusing on herself and laughing again and just being the Kourtney I knew like 5 years ago.
Are they ready for me?
Yeah, anytime you're ready.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Celebstrology, where we analyze celebrities and their astrology. Today, we are going to be analyzing the relationship compatibility of Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker to see if these two are a good zodiac match. Okay, let's start with Kourtney Kardashian, who I've spoken about on this channel before. She was born April 18th, 1979 at 3:15 a.m., making her an Aries with a Pisces rising. Your rising sign is your first impression and how you relate to the external world rather than your internal self. It's how you interact with other people, which may or may not match up to the true you. As a Pisces rising, Kourtney may come across as spiritual and wishy-washy. Pisces risings can be hard to pin down. Pisces is symbolized by the fish, and Pisces can be quite slippery, but sometimes in the best way. Pisces is actually symbolized by two fish swimming in opposite directions, one up to the dream world and the other down to reality. The gift of Pisces is imagination, dreaminess, and creativity, and connecting these two worlds. So in summary, Kourtney likes to lead with her Pisces enchantment, but may also seem a bit spacey with her head up in the clouds. And she may come across as lazier than she actually is. Plus, she acts more sensitive than she really is. Pisces is a tender-hearted, emotional water sign, but Kourtney's actual astrology makeup is pretty hardcore. She may want you to think she is easygoing, but she is anything but. Having a Pisces rising may give her some boundary issues, however, and she lets in more than she intends to. Travis also has a sensitive front, and since his rising sign is in Cancer, it is moody and emotional and likes to keep its cards close to the chest, but ultimately usually is an indication of a nice person. Cancer energy in general is quite kind and leans feminine. Travis probably is a bit soft-spoken initially, which blends well with Kourtney's Piscean dreaminess that can open him up without making him feel overwhelmed or uncomfortable. He feels like he can trust her. More on that later. But Kourtney's real self, like we said, is much more hardcore. She is an Aries born on the Aries-Taurus cusp, meaning she will display qualities of both signs. This cusp is known as the cusp of power and is a fierce mix of confidence and competence. She's got the uncluttered, fearless thought process of an Aries, mixed with the consistency of a Taurus. She may like to dominate and is much more of a powerhouse than the soft, fairy-like Pisces rising. Being born here makes her thought processes very clear. She probably can't understand why everyone else around her seems so indecisive or unsure. Aries is also the sign of the individual. One of the reasons its decision-making is so fast and confident is that it often forgets to take into consideration other people's feelings. Kourtney sees the world in a streamlined fashion and doesn't get analysis paralysis like someone with the sun in Libra or Virgo might experience. Her greatest gift is her strong-willed individuality, and she is the kind of woman that doesn't cave. It's hard to say how Travis takes this. His sun sign is in Scorpio, which is also pretty darn powerful. Both of these people have excellent consistency, but Travis is edgier, more concentrating, and, most importantly, deeper feeling. Kourtney is more of a doer and likes to be busy with the projects and engaged in life rather than get bogged down in emotions. Travis is more internal and seeks to know the why behind our actions rather than just going for it. He takes his time. This isn't necessarily a bad pairing, but it's certainly not a traditional zodiac match. These two may form a bit of an odd couple. Things seem to make a bit more sense, however, when it comes to their moon signs, which is your subconscious emotional self. Your sun sign is what you want in life. Your moon sign is what you need. They may or may not be the same thing. Kourtney's is in Capricorn, which is the sign of the father. It is also the sign of white-collar work and thrives at acting as an expert or authority. Basically, she needs to be the boss, which strengthens an already very strong-minded chart and cements her role in every relationship as wearing the pants. But here's where I think they connect. Travis's moon is in Aries, meaning his needs are all about passion and power of will and the ability to conquer the world that Kourtney so effortlessly embodies. Deep down, the moody, sensitive, reclusive Travis wishes for Kourtney's unbothered fearlessness. He probably admires her very much, which fits in perfectly with Kourtney's need to play commander-in-chief. She embodies what he is seeking. She is unrestricted and unafraid. Whether or not these two ultimately work out, this is the kind of relationship where there can be a lot of growth. Again, these two do not naturally sync astrologically, but this is a pairing where they can really learn from each other, especially because Travis is incredibly guarded and has difficulty trusting. He is a Scorpio with a Cancer rising and a Mars in Cancer. More on their Mars sign shortly. Scorpio and Cancer are the two signs with exoskeletons. They wear their skeletons on the outside. Cancer is symbolized by a crab that has its protective shell. Scorpio is a scorpion which also lives its life covered in armor. It is very difficult for Travis to trust people, and he probably finds Kourtney's lack of inhibition incredibly attractive. With his moon in Aries, he secretly desires to be bold and free, the way she already is. Let's finish with their Venus and Mars signs. Your Venus sign rules your love style, and Kourtney's is in Pisces once again. She wants that magic in her relationships and someone who is super tuned in and sensitive to her needs. This also adds a romantic side to her and may make an otherwise very independent personality quite clingy. Travis's Venus is in Libra, another romantic sign. Libras crave balance and harmony and avoids rocking the boat. Similarly to Kourtney, this softens what would otherwise be a rather edgy astrological birth chart and gives his moodiness a bit of fresh air. Romantic relationships are where he feels like he can finally breathe. He also leans clingy though. Finally, their Mars signs, which is your general energy, pace, and drive. Kourtney's is in go, 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 go Aries, making her a real fire starter. When it comes to something she wants to do, Kourtney never lacks ammunition. She also wants equal passion, energy, and spark in her romantic relationships. Travis's Mars is in Cancer, making his way of navigating life a lot more wayward and less direct. Remember how Cancer is symbolized by the crab? Crabs zigzag through life rather than move straight ahead because they've got these big old claws in the way. That said, they can backpedal and reverse at light speed, so he has no problem retreating into himself and his own private world. As you can see, these are two very different people with not a lot in common. Kourtney likes to go out and achieve and do in the world, where Travis likes to go in. But that doesn't mean their relationship cannot be meaningful or valuable. After examining their astrology charts, I would be surprised if they last a lifetime, since usually you want a bit more holding two people together. But both Travis and Kourtney march to the beat of their own drums, and maybe they will surprise us all. She runs hot and sassy, he runs cool and chill. In any case, I wish them the best and commend them for having created such an intriguing match. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click like and subscribe for more celebstrology, where we analyze celebrities and their astrology. Also, if you want me to analyze your own astrology chart, check out my website, celebstrology.com. I love finding out more about you. Thank you.